Well, would you look at that? Yes, indeed, I return. I am back with another basic craft. Holy crap. Yapaholics Anonymous. Here we are. And I don't know if I have. Wait a minute. No, this is right. Honestly, I saw the grass and was like, what? What? Grass? No, that ain't right. I don't know. I was like, grass, dude? Hell no. What the? You talking about grass? What? Some updates on here and there. Let's start with some general sort of life. I have complained numerous times on this here episodic talk show of sorts about how I'm waiting for meds and I'm waiting for medication, and how I've like applied for like ADHD stuff, right? And how like, oh, it's taking a really long time to, like, I'm waiting for a meeting right now and that sort of thing, right? I complained about that for so long, right? For many, many, many moons. Specifically, about 7 to 6 months. But that all ended on the 28th, 2 days ago. Because I finally went to my meeting. Last month, I got my time. Finally, I got my time to go and see a psychiatrist about the pills and potentially, or rather, well, yeah, potentially be prescribed some medication. And I finally got that time on the 28th. And so I went. So I went to my psychiatrist appointment. The interview was very fast. It was a speedy process. And to my utter delight, I did not have to wait a second more after going to that appointment, for the man behind the chair said unto me, "Ye can grab thine medication within or after an hour of this meeting." Glorious day. A little bit after that meeting, I get a message on my phone just confirming, like, you can now go grab your medication. I had a wonderful day, or rather afternoon, with my mother and her very kind boyfriend. And I got my pills. And the next day, for the first time in my life, I took ADHD/ADD medication. And yeah, I finally got the meds. I finally, after so goddamn long, got the meds. And you might be able to tell, I am really rather pleased by it. It's one of those things where, like, it took so long and it was such an arduous process that it's like it took so long that, I got to the point where it's just like, you would never expect it, right? Like, at this point, it's like every day I'm going through it not expecting to get the thing. Obviously, when I say that, I don't mean that in the way of I'm never gonna get this, sad face, but rather in the way of there's gonna be no day where I expect it to, come, right? But yeah, I do. It's too soon to really say, because it's only been 2 days, so it's too soon to say whether or not these pills are doing much to me. But I dare say they are already having positive effects on me. I did have the classic thing that everybody always warns about every single time that you talk about ADHD medication, which is, like the woosiness of like eating food and that sort of thing, which is like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I can't help but just be like, yeah, 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 yeah. Like, I know, you don't gotta tell me for the 14th billionth time. Like, I know this, I've heard this, yada yada. You can't be mad about it though when somebody tells you about it, because they don't know. They're trying to inform you, and that's a good thing, and you should appreciate that, you know. But yeah, I did get that. I tried to eat like a lasagna, and I had one of those beverages that are like you're supposed to drink them and they like fill you up. You know what I mean? Like easy fill up your stomach beverage, whatever, And so I got that, and I drank that whole thing, and then had some lasagna, and I was like, ooh, I was really fucking, but yeah, I felt more calm. I'll say that much. Like, and it more sort of, what's the word for it? More serenic. I don't know if that's a word, but like I felt some serenity in my cranium, and I felt more calm and at ease than other days. And today, I've been pretty productive. I think it's helping me with the main issue that I have, which is just doing things. Like, I fucking played my piano for the first time in like 200 years. I haven't played that thing ever. And I'm relearning, or rather, I'm fully learning a song that I tried to learn when I was younger in high school. And yeah, like I'm picking stuff back up and I'm doing things here and there. And I think I'm actually, like, it does seem like I'm more productive. Of course, again, it's definitely a too soon to say type of deal. I really can't say yet. Time has to pass, and I have to continue to take it for a duration of time before I can sort of properly tell, like, okay, what is this doing to me? What is it not doing to me? Do I need a higher dosage? That sort of thing. You get a secondary, or I got a secondary time. I'm sure this is how it works just in general, but you get a psychiatrist appointment, and then you also get a time that is essentially like a checkup. And the checkup is there so that, like, you take the medication, you have the medication for a prolonged period of time, and then you go there and you talk about, like, okay, so, how do you feel about it? Like, what did it do to you? Like, how do you feel right now? And that sort of thing. And then, they'll, like, go based off of that. I don't know what questions they're going to ask because I haven't gone there yet, obviously, but yeah. And but I do feel better. Like, I do think so far, like, there has been a noticeable improvement. Though it may be subtle, still noticeable enough that I'm like, ooh, like, this is rather good. I felt it apt to give an update on that because I have mentioned and talked about and complained about that, like, multiple times at this point during these episodes. So yeah, I finally, after so long, have the medication that I seeked for all that time. And I feel pretty damn happy about it. Secondly, I do believe I've complained about my roommate several times. And I shall give a small tidbit about that, which is just like, at this point, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. It's more like, this is sort of how I go with things these days, as I mellow out about them. And at this point, I'm sort of at, like, this is how I'm going to work about it. It's like, if he does one more thing, right, that really pissed me off, like, or like really pissed me off, or just in general is like really bad, like outright disrespecting me again to my face, what have you. You know, then he's out. It's like I wasn't going to go by this, but yeah, I'm gonna do like 3 strikes, he's out type of deal. I think that's fair. Like three strikes, you're out. You know, of course, I won't get into the details. I don't think that's a good thing to do. But yeah, it is like a 3 strikes, you're out thing, and two things have occurred thus far, and if another one happens, then that's like it, and we, yeah. But that's a far more personal matter, but I have sort of alluded to something with my roommate before, and I have probably briefly talked about it, I think, on stream and stuff. So it's like, yeah, I'll give a small update on that. And there it is. There's a small update on that. Is 3 strikes, you're out, and so far there's 2. We'll see what happens with that. Hello, YouTube. And with that rhyme, I think that's a pretty apt chance to go into another thing. The album, right? I haven't worked on it too much. It would, like, when my roommate was gone, there was a lot of progress being made with that. A lot of progress being made, and me just doing a lot of stuff and getting a lot of work done with it. But when he returned, my work just on everything went down a significant amount. I simply do not particularly feel very comfortable with working on things whilst he's here. I have surpassed, or like I have bypassed that general like discomfort, specifically with like the video, the league video. I'll get into that in a second here. But when it comes to other things, like the album specifically, it definitely is one of those things where like I've been like, you know. There was some sad news about that. One of the songs, because how I'm doing it is like I'm finding a track, then I write the song for it, and then I will systematically over time buy a license for each song. So I haven't bought any other licenses yet, right? And one of the tracks, unfortunately, I don't know why, but it was deleted. I don't know if it got bought or anything, and I don't know the channel who made it, because I didn't like even think to write it down or anything. So it's just amazing beat that I had with this like pretty fucking funny song, pretty good song. And now it's lost, and well, I can't make it, which really sucks because I really like that song. But yeah, I don't know. I might use the lyrics that I wrote for that in something else, but it just wouldn't be the same. I would probably have to get like a custom beat, and even then, it'd be like, I don't know. But yeah, it's unfortunate. But I got a good amount of songs anyways, so it's not the biggest deal. And I still have enough songs to make like a full album once I've like finished all of the songs that I'm writing. You know. I also posted a thing on, I think, TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And it was this, maybe Instagram too. By the way, I don't use Instagram anymore, so don't even try to find me on there. I don't use it anymore. But yeah, on those things, I posted a video where it was like I just finished like writing a video and yada yada yada. And the reason I didn't put that out the day, like, because I said like, oh, I might put this video out today and, you know, whatever. The reason I didn't do that was just because my roommate came back home and I just didn't want to work on it. Or like I didn't want to record it while he was here. But yeah, now that he's not here, I might record a song. Also, I'm probably gonna stream after I've like finished recording those. But anyways, yeah. Yeah. So I might record a song or something. The album I'm not gonna record any other songs for until I have like, cause I have a microphone and it's like one of those fancy ones. Or well, not fancy, but it's a microphone that you plug a cord into a box and the box you plug into your computer. And I don't have the box yet. I need to buy the box. I haven't done that yet because I have a trip in February and I've been saving up money for that. But yeah, let's finally talk about videos, video creation. I have a few videos in the works. I put out a video on this channel a bit ago, and that was sort of like a test to see how well it would do. And it did way better than I thought it would. I initially was like, if this gets like I thought it was going to get maybe like 40 views, maybe 20. But then it sitting at like 123 or something like that. I can't remember. It's probably I think it is 123. Maybe more now. But anyways, it got like a good amount of views and I was very pleased about the amount of views. But before it got 100 even, it was like sitting at like 70 or something like that. And I decided I was going to work on it, and I am. Today I'm doing my first editing session of that. And yeah, like it will be good. If you watch that video, the league video that's on this channel, that is the preview and everything, it's gonna get enhanced, I believe, greatly. Like it's gonna have more edits to it. It's gonna I'm gonna add like music or something or whatever. It's gonna have more edits, so it's when I release the full version, which is most likely easily going to be over an hour long. Easily over an hour 30 long, honestly. When that releases, I will, like the beginning part, if you've already watched it, I would absolutely say it's going to be worth watching again because I'm going to add a lot of different little here and there edits. And again, possibly enhance it just in general in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Also in terms of other videos, it's like I'm working on them. They'll be out when they're out. I'm working on them. Don't pester me, Not that anybody is. Let me make that clear. Nobody is pestering me about like any of the videos that I am working on or anything, but yeah, like if you have a question about them, the answer is just gonna be I'm working on them, and they'll be out when they're out. I'm not gonna give any percentage of when they're done or a date of when they're gonna release or whatever. But yeah, it did feel pretty good when I released that league video. It was like, Jesus Christ, finally a video released. Like finally I made a video. Like, I actually released a fucking video for once, you know what I mean? There's plenty of times where I've been like, I'm gonna release this. I'm making this video and it's gonna release on the whatever dates, and then it never does. So it felt pretty damn good to finally release a video and just actually finish a video and release it. Even though it's not like the finished full product, I don't necessarily feel like the entire finished thing it's gonna take that long. Like, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not gonna promise like a date, but like I don't think it's gonna take like a ridiculous amount of time to make. To make or anything. Like, I think it's gonna be released in a, like, you know, like, in relation to how long the video is gonna be, I think it's gonna release in a reasonable amount of time that people are gonna be like, yeah, alright. I think after that League video is done, I'm probably gonna get back on, if not just editing, also, like, I'm either after the League video is done, I'm also gonna start editing some other stuff, or like after that, I'm gonna start editing some other stuff, or I'm just gonna be editing stuff alongside the League video. But that's, you know, that's just kind of like a that sort of thing happens naturally. It's not something I'm gonna plan necessarily. But yeah, the League video, it felt good to actually release a video. Like I said, like, I'm making this video, I'm gonna put it out, you know, whatever. And I didn't put it out when I said I was. Like I said, I was gonna put it out in December. It did not come out in December. It came out this month, January. And you know, but it felt good to finally like be like, I'm making this video, whatever, and then actually put out the video. That's, if you know me, that's extremely rare. That hasn't happened in like a really long time, honestly. That hasn't happened since the Canada trip when I released the podcast episode. That was the last time, I think, if my memory serves. But yeah, streaming, it's like, I've said this before and I'll say it again, it is not like a full-time gig at all. Like, streaming, YouTubering, and my music endeavors, like, I don't view these things as like a career by any means. Like, I don't look at these things and then go like, this is, you know, like I don't think these, like, I don't pursue these things as like a career. I really do just do them for like purely out of like my own enjoyment and everything. So it's like streaming, is there gonna be like a schedule or whatever? It's like, nah. I will stream when I stream. Most likely I will stream after I've done this here recording, but yeah, I stream when I stream. It's just that simple, you know. And the League challenge, or not challenge, it was never a challenge. The League streams, that will see a conclusion. I know Logwig actually got plat and did the thing and all that. So the whole thing of like, am I better than Logwig, is a little up in the air now at this point. It is kind of a little like, well, I don't know. Like, am I? I'm not sure. You know, it's kind of like, it's a little bit like that, where it's like, I'm not entirely sure if I am anymore. Like, before I was 100% like, absolutely, I am better. I am 100% better than Ludwig. Like, there's no way I'm not better than Ludwig. But now it's a little more like, I don't know. But either way, I will definitely continue to play the game until I get a rank. And once I have a rank, I will not play anymore. I might do like one last, like, I have a rank now. Like, actually has a rank vanity game. Or not vanity, that's not the right word. But just that one, like a send-off game. Like a final, like, end of the road, send-off, last fucking thing, whatever. Send-off game. I most likely will do that. And that's like after, like, I just got the rank, one more game type of deal. And yeah. But besides that, it's like, I do have a few things on my backlog. Like, I never beat Sans. I still haven't done that. I do still want to do that. And then it's like Pit People. I still need to beat New Game Plus. But that's more just like a grind. That's why I haven't really done that yet. It's because that's more like, I don't think things are harder, essentially. I think it's just more like beat the game again and everything's kind of the same. Which is fine. But it just kind of makes you go like, eh. It's like a victory lap, you know, like I beat the game. And now it's a victory lap of me getting the true fucking like secret ending. By beating it again in New Game Plus. And yeah. Let me think here. Anything else? I don't think so. I don't. Yeah, no, that's it. I believe that is it. So, thank you all for watching this installment of Quick Slop. I don't know which episode this is. I think it's like 14. And bye bye. Bye bye.